While surfing Board Game Geek, I came across a geek list that piqued my interest. It said Valentine's Day Mystery Box. Now, I will almost guarantee you everybody on here who's watching this has been sucked into mystery boxes. They are, I don't know why, so attractive. Why? Why must I always go after mystery boxes? True story, let's just throw this in here. Went to go help a friend at a board game convention. There was a guy next to us selling bags of dice, mystery dice. I bought like 5 or 6. He ran out and then was going around the convention just buying random dice, shoving them in the bags, closing them up and selling them again. And I still thought about it and went, maybe I should buy some more dice. I knew what was in them, but I still did it anyways. But, all right, so this one I have been told was a great opportunity. Mystery box, this guy has done this for years. His name, I believe, is David Thompson. He goes by the Milk Crate on Board Game Geek, so I did a buy now. He sent me 7 games, and I just got the big giant box today. So let's take a look at this. Oh, look at this monster. All right, so what we are going to do is we're going to use my handy dandy knot knife because it's in the car to open this up. And let's see what kind of games he sent. There are supposedly 7 games in here because I did the buy it now option. So we'll see what kind of fun stuff is in here. Ugh, always the hardest part. We're just going to kind of sit back, not look, and just pull them. Would you come over here on this time? Yeah, you can go there. We're just going to look, and the first game. There's a California, the board game by Play. Who doesn't dream of owning a large mansion in the sun-drenched hills of California? But before you can furnish the house, according to your wishes, the interior must be renovated. Oh, you're building a house in California. Interesting. It is a... Don't know how many people can play it. Let us see. Components. Number of players, 2 to 5. Ages 8. Duration, 1 hour. Contains 7 building boards. You know what? Let's just blow this whole video out and just go long. Let's take a look and see what's actually inside of California. It's an unboxing inside of an unboxing inside of an unboxing inside of an unboxing. Can we see from up there? Oh, yeah. Pretty small rule book, which is always a good thing for me, because I ain't the brightest of persons. Looks like money tiles. Peoples you can be, boards. Oh, a bunch of kinds of punchies. Oh, a bag. Ooh. And standees, I'm guessing, for the people. So, looks like this whole game is about building houses. All right. Mix the tiles and then build them into a face-down draw stack in the middle of the table. So you got 5 mansion boards, 1 for each person. So that looks quite interesting. I may actually see if my group can play this one, and let's do a whole thing on this one. So California's the first game. First of 7. All right. I don't know what's in the next one, so I haven't seen anything. As you saw me open the box, let's take a... Oh, I see a weird 10. I want to do this one too. What is this? Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, is this from Panda Games? Or Panda Manufacturing? Ooh. Dice. Looks like Panda Manufacturing did their own little dice, but I like these dice. They're kind of like beat up, but they're kind of cool looking. Those are nice. I got some bright lights on me today. I've set up one of them a little too close, and it's like, I can't see anything. So these are nice little dice. I don't know why I like new dice, but all right. Next game is Imperious. Imperious. I keep flipping it to find something different, but I keep saying Imperious. Imperious. What are you, Imperious? Fingernails are just long enough to get in between the edges. It's a slide top. Oh, okay, it's one of those. All right. Are you there? Grant by Grant Rodier and Gong Studios. The Emperor has died. Oh no! The heir to the crown, Imperius, has vanished as the bloodline of the Atarax dies. So does the Empire of the Dawn mutinies. The Empire of the Dawn. I am having problems reading, so. So does the. As the bloodline of the Ataraxes die, so does the Empire of the Dawn. Period. Now I continue on reading. Mutinies have been reported by the garrisons on the frontier as the minor houses vie for control of the known universe and everything within it. It is to be civil war. Alright, there's unit cards. It looks like a nice little card game. Imperius is an epic game of interstellar conflict and intrigue. For 2 to 4 players using an innovative take on card drafting, players will select not only their own units, but those of their rivals. Interesting. So it looks like you get to draft your own cards. More punch outs for later. Jeremy likes them punch outs. A map? Or probably a score, like 1 to all the way to the end of 30. Same as that one. Alright, same sides. Cards. Ooh, who doesn't love cards? Let's try to get this open, maybe. Sorry if you hear me like clear my throat a bunch. It's allergy season here in the Carolinas, and I'm dealing with it hard. The Ambassador! You can't mess with the Ambassador! Assassins. I heard they have a creed. You've got commanders, elders, nobles, elder vengeances, atmospheric storms. All right, nice little battle-y card game. 2 to 4 players, Imperius from Gong Studios and Colossal Games. I like Colossal Games. They're good peeps. All right, what's next? You guys can see in here. I can't. I see one here. I better leave that for my daughter. The Great Wall of China. A fantasy flight game, a card game of dynamic nobles and monument building. Ooh, who does not like building monuments? It is a Reiner Knizia game. Only the most cunning will win. The scene in China is China in the 1st century BC. The great emperor Shai Hung Tai. I hope I said that right. If I didn't, just be nice. Please, just nicely correct me. Has unified the formerly warring Chinese provinces under his stern rule. And he has ordered the building of the Great Wall to protect his fleeting empire from the raiding Mongols, the Mongolians. The Great Wall is a family game for 2 to 5 players, ages 10 and older, playable in about 30 minutes. Good quick games. Good filler ones are always a challenge to find sometimes. So you got the rule book here, and then you have Fantasy Flight's mini guide of 2006. What's coming out in 2006? Let's take a look. Ooh, War of the Ring is a new game, it looks like. Descent, Journey into the Darkness. There's a new game called Twilight Imperium. I wonder how that's going to be played. Arkham Horror. I don't know about this whole trend of like Cthulhu. I'm not for sure if that's going to do well in 2006 and later. Drakon, Mage Blast, Warrior Knights, Rune World. Then Marvel Heroes, Tide of Iron, and World of Warcraft, the board game. Whole bunch of little mini. Oh, this is interesting how they ordered that up. Is this kind of interesting to see how it changes through the years of how they did board game wrappings and packaging. I can't get this out. Why won't you come out? Are they punch outs? I hope I do this right. Why don't we just stop? Let's see. This looks like it's going to be a trick-taking game and a game about penguins. Slightly about ads. All right. The Great Wall of China is a family game for 2 to 5 players. Plays in, I already read that on the back. Seen as China, which we know that. The object of the game is to comply with the Emperor's orders by building sections of the Great Wall of China. Which players contribute the most to its construction will earn tokens representing the Emperor's favor. The player with the highest total value of tokens at the end of the game is the winner. So we have a rule booklet. 100 wall cards, 5 sets of 20 cards, 36 tokens. Setup. No, play. Choose a player to take the first turn. Play continues in a clockwise direction with players taking turns until either one player announces it is the last round or the last token is claimed. See winning the game at the end of these rules. End of the rules is a thing about penguins. I don't think they had penguins at the Great Wall, building the Great Wall. Maybe penguins built the Great Wall. Or it's way down here on this other page in the inside. Winning the game. Winning, one player has used up his play deck and played all of his wall cards from his hand. So, I'll have to figure out this one. I've heard of the Great Wall of China. I've not heard of the game of the Great Wall of China by Rainer Knizia. So, no fart. All right, that is either 3 or 4. We'll see how many it is. All right, I see 1, 2, at least 3. That's a big one. Ooh, and there's one below it. Ooh, let's just go off to the side. Let's go to the back one here. What do we have? Pirate's Den! I like pirate games. By Crash Games. Pirate's Den. Pirate's Den. Pirate's Den is a cutthroat, fast-paced pirate bluffing game. Set sail on the high seas in the golden age of piracy. Liberate riches from the 3 wealthiest ship companies of the era. And bury your loot before anyone else can steal it. Alright, let's open this bad boy up. Just enough again? Maybe. I wonder if people are watching me going, why are you opening a game that way? Alright, this appears to be ages 14 and up. It is a family game and 3 to 5 players. Ooh, shiny things. I like shiny things. Don't we all like shiny things in our board games? I was gonna open the rules and then I saw shiny things and I was like, nope. I want some gold. I want some gold nuggets. Listen to the gold. Do you hear it? All right, that's enough of that. And we've got some other tokens as well. Nice different colors. All right, let's put these back in the bag. A bunch of bags in here as well. All right, let's take a look and see what we're supposed to be doing. You have 20. Oh, okay. See, those are different colors. So the countries. So I'm guessing the Dutch, Spanish, and the English. Pirates and cards. Turn order. Let's take a look at the turn orders. Turn order. Draw loot. You have 3-player, draw 9 tokens. Select cards. Cards do the weird squiggly thing. Resolve in order. Each player selects an action card and places it face down on the table. Players reveal their selected cards at the same time. Everybody flip! Resolve all actions in order of initiative. I'm guessing that's what I was kind of looking at the 1 through 5 there. The Japanese captain reveals attack 1 red. Player takes all red loot tokens before others for other actions. The Spanish captain reveals attack all. Spanish captain takes all the blue and yellow loot tokens since the red is already taken. The German captain reveals steel blue. The German captain takes all the tokens from the players with the most blue loot in their pirate den, which is now the Spanish captain. Okay, a little bit of a take that kind of a game and moving around. So let's take a look at the cards. May need assistance opening this one. Stabby, 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 stabby. Nice art. Pirate ship. I'm guessing all the colors are for the different nationalities of the people in the game. 3 to 5 player, Pirate's Den. A little bit of a takey-thatty, auction-y, not auction-y, turn order. 5 minutes to learn, 30 minutes to play. Pirate's Den by Crash Games. I really missed the camera there. Alright, what do we got? You're probably going, no, not that one! This one? Should I get this one? No. We'll do this one. The Gambit Royale. Who will wear the crown? New edition of Rules and Brews with 5 cards by Rio Grande Games by Louise Stepan. There's the artwork. Experience the area of Romeo and Juliet and the 3 musketeers of intrigue and conspiracies for power and influence. I don't know, maybe it's just my education level, but I didn't realize they were, I guess I knew they were kind of in the same era, Romeo and Juliet and the 3 Musketeers. I just never really saw them being together. Why has that not been a thing yet? It is possible to stop others' intrigue and weave a more effective intrigue. Yes, it did say stop others' intrigues and weave a more effective intrigue. The king may be the head of the state, but who really rules? O'Doyle rules! The cardinal, the queen, or even the rich trader? Each player tries to expand their influence at court, but they must always watch the others. It's about Lost, the others. Why do I have like 18 pages, single pages of rules? Did they? I'm thinking that was a mistake, because I have 5 extra rule books. We're just gonna set those there. And just... Maybe it's one for everyone. How many people does it play? I have 6. All right. You have the king of 20-point value, only influence value, only influence value. All right, so you have the king, queen, and Juliet. All right, I'm betting. Okay, I made fun of the game. No. Each player kind of needs this. I'm guessing everybody has their own kind of decks, and there's a whole bunch of cards you gotta go, oh, what is this card? Oh, okay. Kind of like Love Letter, I'm betting a little bit with that aspect without actually knowing what this game is. Where it's like, oh, hey, I have the Joker or the Jester, and he does this, so I should hold on to it later. Oh, this one stabs somebody in the back, so I get this instead. So I'm betting that's what it is. So Grand, I'm sorry for insulting you, saying I got like way too many rule books. The Three Musketeers. The King. Then the Queen. And bet next is Juliet. Nope. The Prince. Is he the party prince? Then we got a Squire. Then Juliet. Alchemist. Fencing Master. He has a lot of watches. Okay, these are probably each for each individual person. So you get your own deck. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Maybe not. Well, then we got crown cards and tokens. What is in the crown? Let's take a look. Don't want to be too long, so I'm not going to take too much more time on this if I can't open it. But let's see. I am doing 5. I'm doing 6 to 7 games, so it can be a little bit longer. So we got a crown there. Oh, hey, nope. Another person, all 6. Then these are other things, which are, I see in the bottom of this rule book. And a crown. Nice little crown token. So, all right. That is the Gambit Royale. Not to be confused with the Royal Rumble. All right. I see 2 games in. Nope, that's not a game. That's a piece of cardboard. I think there's 2 games. There's this one and then this one. You can see what this is. I cannot. I'm thinking. Ice Pirates, the board game. I was close. Apollo 13. Failure is not an option. It's in space. They're both movies. It's kind of like Ice Pirates. So this is from Pendragon Game Studios. Live the experience of the Apollo 13 mission. You can play as either Tom Hanks, Kevin Bacon, Gary Sinise as he's stuck on Earth, Ed Harris in his vest. Failure is not an option. I should have probably also figured out how many players and whatnot. That's on the screen, and it's always going to be on there later. It is a 2 to 5 games, 45 to 75 minutes. Can you handle the crisis? Faced by man from the Apollo 13 space mission, which wrote an unforgettable page in the last chapter of Mankind, the Conqueror of Space. It is a game for 2 to 5 players that tells the whole story of the mission through a card-driven game system. Follow the story and face all the disasters that plague the mission. You will need to work together to manage each setback that the mission faces. This game is going to be tough, I can guarantee it, because Apollo 13 was kind of tough. It's got a little lunar module. You can almost fit in it. Can you? Can you get inside of it? No. All right. The world. I've got the whole world. All right. And of course, the moon. I'm showing you the moon. Oh no, a timer. That is never good. Pressure. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Looking down on me with the giant stack of the cards. Ugh. 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 All right, what do we have here for cards? Simulations and training. CMC pilot change. Simulation failure. Is there a rulebook in here? It's a cooperative game. Your group must coordinate its actions or you will not finish the mission, but there is also an optional competitive mode if you want the extra challenge. I almost want to know what the mode is for not cooperative. Do you try to take out the other astronauts? Setting up the game, so as you can see here, we got the nice little setup. We're moving cards here to here, 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 here. You got your board. My group does really like round cards. Let's take a look at what rounds. Before I finish, I'll finish what I was saying. My group really likes co-op games, so this may make it to the table fairly quick. Draw one history card. Status update. Draw player cards. Action stage. Available actions. Move one status cube. Including events. Play one player card. Play one card beside mission control. Draw one player card. That is the entire game. It's probably going to be a lot. This looks like for me to be a game that is going to be punishing. I'm surprised with a co-op of 2 to 5 you can't play this solo. Well, we'll figure it out. I'll find a way. I'll find a way to make it solo. Don't you forget it, I will always find a way. I will find you! So that was Apollo 13. So, lastly, big one on the bottom. He said he took a look at my lists and on games that says I own. So, it is a standard, kind of like the top shelf up there game. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a high brand new game, but let's say it's. I gotta just pick. You guys are already looking at it and going, "You're a moron." Just pull it out. Is it Battleship 2? This time it's personal. No. The Walled City. The sad thing is, I am actually interested in it. I'm like, I could use this as bounce. See, if you use these in a specific way, you can bounce light. Watch, see? The other side of my face gets a little darker. I have shadows. Bounce pads. Oh, sorry, Flat Dad. It is by Daryl Andrew. Oh, man. First one I can't do. All right. It is by Mercury Games. It is a 2 to 4, ages 13 and up, and supposedly an hour long. Londonderry and Borderlands. Let's take a look and see what it is. The Walled City, Londonderry and Borderlands. From empty crossroads to the first sign of a settlement, the Walled City is coming to life. Your job is to grow the new city, settle citizens loyal to you alone, and both you and your worthy opponents vie to be declared the first city, the first mayor. Why did I add city in there? Well, learning to play the Walled City is easy, but the strategies are endless. If in the first round you will play cards to build roads which divide the city into neighborhoods. Then populate them with loyal peasants and nobles who share your views of this new city. In the second round, you will build the walls themselves and choose which nobles will move into the towers to stand guard over the city as watchmen. Do nobles really want to be watchmen? Maybe I bet they hire somebody. That's what nobles would do. There's more to Walled City than you might have noticed. Inside this box, you'll find two complete games, each with its own flavor. Londonderry introduces players to the famous original Guilds of London, each with their own unique powers. Just turn the game board over and you'll visit the Borderlands, a completely new map featuring new game mechanics and extended sections of guilds to interact with. You can even mix guild cards between maps. This unique quality leads to uncountable combinations to play with, making the Walled City a place you'll want to visit game after game. All right, let's take a look at what's inside this bad boy. Spin for the camera. The rule book about Mercury Games. They have Quarantine. Is there a year on this one? I usually like to read their years because it's just the Guns of Gettysburg, Foreclosed. Not that it's about a bad game, it's just I've had to go through that. It's not fun. The Capitals, Infamy. I can't read. Very glossy pieces. Also, I got a decent bounce. Part of my day job is doing things like this. Yep, okay, more light. You have the two boards. You have the circular one and then the Londonderry. You have the two-player setup. You have 6 roads, 6 walls, 20 nobles, and 25 peasants. The align phase, the build phase, the count vote phase. Round 1, round 2. So that's pretty much it. Round 1 and round 2. Game end! The players with the most votes win. Alright. I vote I win. Tie. Always vote for yourself. Oh, meatballs! Tons and tons of meatballs and stuff in a giant bag. Making a mess. That's what you do with a bag like this. Make a mess. Oh yeah, and cards. Let's see what the cards are. I know I open up an entire bag of meeples and things and I'm not looking at them yet, which is probably driving me insane as well as you. As I stab myself, I didn't. I normally have a knife that's kind of like utility tool for things like this, but I left it in my work car. I didn't want to go get it. The Merkers, the Carpenters, the Grocers. Wait, the Carpenters. Ooh, wanna be close to you. The Drapers and the Bakers. Fishmongers. The Butcher, the Baker, the Goldsmith, the Skinners. Seymour! Tailors, the Haberdasher. I always love the Haberdashers because their job is to make hats. Barbers, who are to bleed people. Salters, they assault you. Armorers. Vintiers, oh, we like to make wine. Saddlers, making saddles. Cloth workers and couriers. A whole bunch of different colored dices. Looks like we got walls, different color meeples. I'm betting buildings. So, this game looks quite interesting. This will be one of the ones, along with pretty all of them, I'm gonna try to test out and play. So Let me know what you think of these games. Tell me if you've played them before. I have not seen any of these before. Let me know what you think. Hopefully this is a fun time, and thank you so much. And we'll see how this one goes, how these games go. Thank you again, The Milk Crate.